my crafty friends, my name is Carrie and welcome back to my channel. I know I didn't upload a video last Friday and y'all, I wasn't slacking, I wasn't goofing off. I have been insanely busy organizing this mess that I call a craft room. And I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you I could not even walk in this room. It was to the point to where it was kind of giving me anxiety and I just didn't know what to do with myself. And when I get like that, I can't even get creative. So I'm so glad that I stopped to organize and get this mess under control because I'm so thrilled with how it turned out. Wait until I'll show you all of the storage hacks that I've got. And I've got so much storage now, I don't even know what to do with myself. It's probably going to take me a while to figure out where everything is at, but it's totally going to be worth it. Now, I don't know if your guest room doubles like your craft room like mine does, but I'm just cramped for space. I have no space at all in this room. So trying to organize and get a guest bed plus space for all of my crafting, plus an actual space to craft on and film was a huge struggle. So after racking my brain for a little while, I came up with just a genius idea. I'm so thrilled with how it turned out. But I have to tell you, my husband helped me on this project. And no, I did not film the process because as great as we are at getting things done, we do not work well together in the process. Y'all, my husband does not see my visions. I can see things in my head and can know how it's going to turn out, but he does not see that. So us trying to figure this project out together, that was not going to be filmed, but I will walk you through the process on what we did to pull off this transformation, and I promise you, you're going to love it. And I'll be honest, when I first told him my idea, he looked at me like I had two heads, and he was like, I don't think that's going to work. But I used a lot of scrap leftover wood that I had laying around, and I also used some recycled materials that were also going to go to the dumpster. And I'm so glad they didn't, because everything in this room turned out even better than I had anticipated, turned out better than I had planned. And I'm so excited to get to crafting here. And I can't wait to show y'all what I've done because y'all, it's just nothing short of awesome. I really hope y'all like what I've done with my room. And if you do, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button down below, because trust me, now that everything has a place and it's all organized, I am going to not have any excuse to not get those videos out to you every single week. So y'all, are you ready? Are you ready to see my craft room? Let me show you. Let's go. Okay, y'all, let's have a look at the guest room / craft room. Of course, I have to have a wreath on that door. The first thing you see when you walk in the room is our bench. And my daughter and I built that bench. And I love it so much because it's not only pretty, it's also functional because it holds the guest covers that go on the guest bed. So now let's go around the room here. And y'all, here's our bins that we made. Remember, we painted all of those bins. And everything has a place. As you can see here, I went on Amazon and got these cute little library pulls because they are also labels. And I am going to go and add labels in on everything because I want to know exactly what's in those bins. But I've got everything grouped by what is, the likeness together. And behind door number 1 is my daughter's makeup room. We will not be taking that tour today, but maybe later on. Here's a little open bookcase that we built, and it turned out so cute. And it's the perfect place to house all of my favorite things, from my Simply Earth essential oils to some of the crafts that I've made to my Arteza goodies. And inside this cute little bench here is more storage for the guest covers. Now on this same wall, we've got more of those bins. I told y'all I had 20 of those bins to paint, and this is where they went. And how about our craft rack here that we built earlier out of those recycled picture frames? Y'all, it just turned out perfect. So let's pan around this side of the room before we move on to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to the other side because I want to save my favorite part for last. And y'all, this just looks like an ordinary closet, but let's open it up and let me show you what's behind door number 2. Oh. Y'all, this is my craft closet dream come true. Okay, now I'm going to back up so you can take it all in. This used to be just an ordinary closet, and I came in and ripped most of the shelves out, and now it holds all of my craft goodies. I've got some Sterlite bins on both sides. And I also built some custom shelves. And inside these bins are all of my projects that I plan on making. Now I want to show you these cute little bins that I picked up. These little galvanized bins actually came from the Lakeside collection, and they're perfect for housing all of my vinyl. This little Sterlite container I picked up from Dollar General, and it's perfect for housing all of my scissors and cutters. And then my rhinestones I've saved in these cute little milk containers, and this I picked up from Michael's a couple of years ago. Now I've also got more rhinestones in these clear jars. And then I just have my chicken wire in one of the little buckets from the Dollar Tree. Now this cute little rail here I picked up from the Lakeside collection, and it actually came in a whole set, and it had 3 other rails on it, but I did not use those in here. I used those somewhere else in my house, but this was perfect. Inside the craft closet, I've just got various buckets and things that I've picked up. I've got some letter holders and things that I've picked up over the years, and I just decided to hang them all on this door so I would have a place to put all of my frames and whatnot from the Dollar Tree. I'm really hoping that all of these bins are going to keep me organized. These little bins I picked up from Dollar Tree, and I do plan on giving these a little makeover. They're not going to stay like this, but I've not gotten around to doing that yet. Yes, I do still have stuff from Valentine's Day and Thanksgiving that I never did anything with. Imagine that. So there is the craft closet, y'all. Now, because there was no light inside this closet, I did install some rope lighting. And I just tucked it behind the door molding here. So this does give me just a little bit of lighting in here. One of my favorite things about this closet, besides everything, is the fact that my chair fits nice and snugly in here in its little place. So even when the closet is closed, my chair can tuck out of the way and not be in anybody's way. And I'm so excited about that. But when I get ready to use it, all I've got to do is wheel it around, and there it is. Okay. So now we're going to close our closet. Okay, y'all, now it's time to see what's behind door number 3, and it's our guest bed. Y'all, I decided to tuck away my guest bed behind these louver doors in the form of a Murphy bed. My husband and I did build this bed from scratch, and I honestly do not recommend that at all. Spend a little bit of money and get a Murphy bed kit because it was a big job. Now, I did order the rail from Amazon, and I think for this size space it was 11 feet, and it was roughly $89. but the doors cost me nothing. I decided to recycle the louver doors that were in my hallway and put those as my barn doors, and it's perfect because now I've got all of this storage. I ordered these cute little organizers off of the Lakeside collection as well, and they're perfect for holding all of my glue sticks and pens and pencils and sandpapers and everything else that is necessary for a craft room. So I simply hung my barn door holders from those louver doors, and there it is. It's perfect. The bookcases you see here came off of Amazon Marketplace, and they cost me roughly $25 a piece. And they were not white when I got them, but I painted everything white to match so that it looked like it was one seamless piece. What do you think? I love it. Inside this bookcase, I've got all of my wooden beads, and I just love wooden beads. I'm just on a wooden bead kick lately, and I picked up these from Amazon, and what better way to store those than in those pretty glass jars. And of course, there's my fairy garden. If y'all missed that tutorial, I'll be sure to put a link to that down below as well, because I absolutely love how my little fairy garden turned out. Inside this bookcase, I've got some little shelf risers that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And how about my cute little gingerbread house? I just couldn't bear to put that up for the season, so I just decided to put this in my craft room. Now these little rotating paint racks I picked up from Michael's, and I used my 40% off coupon, so they didn't cost me much at all. All of these white metal containers here came from IKEA, and I picked those up a while back. And how about my pretty turquoise craft table now? It used to be a nasty, ugly, just white plastic craft table. Just one of those folding tables that you pick up from Walmart. And I gave it a nice makeover with a coat of Miss Lillian's No Wax chalk paint. I used 2 coats, and then I went back and sealed it with 2 coats of polyacrylic sealer just to be on the safe side. But didn't that turn out nice? It looks so much better. This little rope basket I picked up from Amazon, and it actually has my trash can sitting down inside of it just so it's nice and hidden. And I've got another one of those baskets over on this side of the room holding some of my Dollar Tree flowers. Now let's talk about this picture in the center. Y'all, this picture is going to be another craft project that I'm going to be needing your help on, so be sure to stay tuned for that video. But it is not going to stay like this. It's going to get a complete transformation with a little help from me and a little help from you, so stay tuned for that video. That does it for today's video, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up because that would mean the world to me. And until next time, happy DIYing, y'all.